What's up, YouTube? It's Ben with BK Speed Shop. We are back again. It's been a while since I've done any videos recently because I have not had any content really here in the garage to show you guys. So we've still been making a lot of progress on the Jeep, so I got a lot to show you guys in this video. So I don't have it in the garage right now, but recently I pulled my transmission out and sent it off to have it built. So spent a good chunk of change getting my 400 built. It's still out in my truck right now. I'll show you guys that later. But as you can see, I don't have that vacuum modulator right there because my trans went to a full manual. So I'll fill you all in a little more on that when I get it out. But I have my brake booster line ran to my intake now, nice and securely. Got some Whittaker clamps on here to hold it snug there. It's got enough play that when my motor's moving under load, it still has enough play there. So I've been making a lot of progress. I'm gonna pull all the wiring out today and just leave my Holly, which is half in, right up top, because I don't really need that. And then I'll start fresh and finish wiring in the Holly eventually once I get the transmission in. But I have a new transmission cooler that I just ordered, heavy duty with the fan, so I'm gonna pull this one out here, get that just out of the way, and then I also have over here, I got a 3D printer recently so that I could make a couple things, including this firewall pass through for the Holly. So that'll be nice to have that installed. I'll do that when I get the Holly in, but I've also been working on mocking up the panel that I'm gonna need for my gauges in the center of my Jeep, because I'm gonna have my Holly mounted here, and then my boost gauge, trans temp, and fuel gauge mounted here. I got my fuel gauge removed from down there, so that's nice and out of the way now. I'm gonna have to pull the dash and do all that, but I think I'm gonna get everything buttoned up here first so that I can get the hood on, so I can fold the windshield down onto something. But I'm gonna continue making some progress. I also got a steel plate so that I can build a front license plate bracket right here. Since I'm now in Texas, I do actually have to have a plate, unfortunately, since I'm still street driving it. So we're making progress. I'm gonna get back to work and tune in with you guys in a minute. All right, we got the bracket cut and the tabs cut and marked, so that way I can weld that piece on there, drill a hole. It's gonna bolt right in through this, be a little bracket up front. Got the cooler off. I don't know if I mentioned, I got a new one on the way, so making slow progress, gonna keep working. I'm gonna break out the little welder of my buddies right here that I'm borrowing and get this all tacked up. And then I'll clean up all the edges on it, drill the hole for it, test fit it, just probably paint it quickly and get that on there. But all in all, we are making some good progress. Gonna set you back up so you can see the work going and just get back to it.
Bartender, can you refill my glass? Somehow I feel like this drink ain't gonna be as good as my last. Matter of fact, bring me that whole bottle, you can put it all on my tab. I'm so fucked up, can't drive, I'm gonna need you to call me a cab. Bartender, can
All right, fellas, so I took a break there for a little bit. It's been over 100 degrees every day here in Texas, so it is scorching here in the garage. You got to take a break here every once in a while, hydrate up. Took a break, got some food, actually went and picked up a mini fridge for the garage so I can keep some drinks out here, keep them cold. But I have been making some progress. I got the transmission unloaded and did a bunch of work on the wiring, so I'll flip you around and show you that. But we are making some good progress. I do like the way that it's coming along, and we're definitely getting close. Once the transmission's in, the Holly should really be pretty easy to button everything up now with where we're at. So I'll flip you guys around, but we're definitely getting close. So this is my pride and joy. And right now it really just looks like a stock Turbo 400. For the most part, I mean, minus the fact that you can tell there's a trans brake, and I've got a locking dipstick. That's just a tube plug in there for right now, just to keep debris out of it until I get it installed. Gonna be ordering a torque converter right now, or here on Monday. Gonna be calling Circle D, and have some new fittings on the way for right here, as well as some AN lines, because I'm running AN lines for my new cooler. But it's what's on the inside of this that counts. So I have obviously with the trans brake, I have a billet reverse manual brake valve body. So that'll be awesome. That'll definitely hold up and be good for horsepower. And then I also have a 36 element sprag in there So that will help add extra rigidity and keep it more durable. So let me know in the comments down below if you guys have a converter recommendation. I'm going to be calling Circle D and letting them build me one and price one out. But if you have a recommendation, definitely let me know. I'm probably looking at 28 to 3200 stall, maybe 29 to 3300, something around there. Obviously, I want to be able to street this thing a little. But now moving on, I cleaned up. I have it wrapped around the wheel for now, so it's out of the way. But all the under dash wiring, got that stuff all cleaned up out of the way, and then went through my rear harness. So I've got that now. Let me get it out from here. All taped up and labeled, so that way that's easy to wire up. Now I'm gonna, I think, get everything wired in up front first. So I took out a lot of wiring for like my fan, which I cut out, as well as all the old wiring, all the old stuff I have up here, just keeping my main power and ground, the starter solenoid, or the starter power, yeah, I guess to the solenoid, and then the Holly, and then this can get taken out. This was from my old standalone, so I'm going to pull that out here shortly. My horn, which I'll wire in, that can just stay how it is for now. But all in all, we're definitely getting close. Here is the plate bracket, completed, painted, and installed. Fits and looks really good there, so that's good to have that just done and out of the way. So I'll throw my plate on there and get that out of the way. But as you can see, we're making good progress. A lot of stuff cut out here, so I'm enjoying it. Gonna keep working though here. Well, I think that's going to do it for this video. Made a decent amount of progress with the wiring and some other odds and ends. Going to be calling Circle D to get that torque converter hopefully on order, unless anyone has another one that they would recommend, which again, let me know down below. But until then, let me know what you want to see on the build. I'm going to be doing the interior here soon once I get the transmission in and the Holly wiring mostly put in, so that I can pull the dash and do the interior wiring. But we're definitely liking what we're seeing, and we are making, I think, a good amount of progress. I know it's been a while, but I was waiting on the transmission. Shout out to my transmission builder for a quick turnaround. We got the parts from BTE. They took a little bit of time, but nothing too crazy. But once they came in, the turnaround was 1 day, so definitely a shout out to him. If you're in Texas and you're looking to get a transmission built, reach out. I can definitely get you in contact with him. Does great work, goes to the track a lot, so knows what he's building. So again, I appreciate the support. Let me know what you want to see next time, and I'll catch you on the next video.